Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Director. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And this week we are talking about September 23rd through September 29th, and it is a very, very big week. So what do we have going on? We've got the sun moving into Libra. So a lot of emphasis for the next month on relationships in general. And for you, that would be in your 11th house of groups and group activities for like the next month. You'll notice a lot of things happening there. And then we also have the new moon happening in Libra. So again, groups and group activity opportunities coming up there. And we have the fall equinox, the autumnal equinox. So this is energy will go out for like the next 6 months because it's all about changing. So it's the changes that will occur over the next 6 months kind of energy. And so I created a series of videos that you can send me an email at moondirected@gmail.com, and I will send you the link to the videos. They are based on the zodiac signs. They're $1.99 per. So if you want to get one for yourself, and if you want to, see how things are going to go for a loved one, or if you want to do your sun, moon, and rising, whichever ones you want, just let me know, and then you'll pay me through PayPal. And then I will send you the link. So here we go. Overall energy for this month, or for this week, I'm sorry. What area of the chakras did you need to work on? That's kind of what I wanted to know. I've been doing a few videos. We have the sacral chakra. So, sacral chakra is about your sexuality. It is about your, pretty much physical health, sensuality, sexuality. It's being lit up. It's being highlighted. So, things you can do, if you go on YouTube, which you're already there, but there are videos of yoga for sacral chakra, for second chakra. It's the second chakra. So maybe doing a little bit of that to open up that area, to allow the flow of energy to go through there. This doesn't really tell me a lot. Some of these are very specific about which area, and when I see it like this, I feel like it must be kind of blocked. And so, or overactivated. That could be a problem too. So it needs to be rebalanced. And so trying to do that, sacral chakra foods would be, they would be like pumpkins and like the oranges. So like pumpkins and orange and stuff. And when you eat them with the intention of it balanced. If the intention matters. So bless it. Say, thank you, and help this to allow the healing. Also doing an alignment video that aligns all your chakras so you can get the flow going through. Imagine yourself just sit on the floor and imagine roots coming up from, down from your body and going into the earth, and then imagine the energy coming up and pushing up red, and then when it gets to below your belly button, where your sacral chakra is, then imagine it turning this brilliant orange and allow it to flow up into the solar plexus, which is yellow, and then up into the heart chakra, which is green, and then imagine the white light from the divine coming down and into your third eye where it's this indigo blue, and into your third chakra where it's this beautiful, beautiful blue, into the heart, which is again the green or the pink, and then the energy flowing up and down. And cleaning and aligning your chakras. Because when I see that, could be either way. So it's either blocked or it's overactive. You don't need to tell me. You can if you leave me a message there. I am doing, I haven't even announced this in any of these videos, but I am doing a drawing for a free video again, so make sure you leave comments. I'll be doing that every month. And let's see what the overall energy for this week is. There's been so many things to cover. So much to cover. All right, so let's get into this. Let's see what we have. I do want to remind you that on Monday there will be a video coming out for the month of Libra season. Oh, here we go. Oh, geez. Okay. Why? You are the third sign to get the Tower. I don't even remember who else got it. Leo got a tower. Maybe Gemini. I don't know that this is a bad tower. Actually, I never really think towers are bad. I think they clear out the crap that's not working. So, but a lot of times towers can be avoided if you are paying attention to the signs and the signals ahead of time and you make choices and decisions. And if you don't, and then the universe takes over and says, okay, well, you didn't handle your business, so we're going to help you. But trust that the universe isn't punishing you. Trust that what the universe is doing is opening up the opportunities for you, especially because we have this new moon coming up. They're opening up the opportunities for you to have something better coming forward. And this tower seems to be about a long-held belief. So, could it be marriage? It is the Hierophant. It could definitely. Could it be spiritual? Like what you always thought about something spiritually, you might be rethinking it. Something has happened along the way that's changed the way you view things. It could be that. Some kind of long-held belief, some kind of authority. All of a sudden you have a different perspective on it because the tower came down and said, whoa, that wasn't right. But here's the great news, and it is great news. We have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a new beginning that is emotionally satisfying. And this would be in groups and group activities. And so I almost feel like maybe there is a issue within a larger group where how you thought things were is not how they are. The hierarchy got shaken up. You could have lost a job if you worked for a big company. You could have decided to walk away from a religious organization. Something has shifted and changed, a very long-held belief. But this is this is also a group. And this is teamwork, and this is love, and this is the working together. And we have that new moon happening in your groups. And so it could be that the shakeup is obviously something that needed to happen. But the result looks, on the other side of the shakeup, there's this new opportunity to feel emotionally satisfied in a group situation. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. Always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising in case this is not resonating for you. Sun sign is your core view. It's your value system. It's how you view the world. Your rising sign, it is how you are viewed by the world. It is your personality. It's how you interact with them. And your moon sign is how you emotionally react and respond to the energies of the planets, to the way other people are acting, to situations as they occur. And so, all right. So we start out the week with the moon in Cancer. And for you, that is in your 8th house of transformation. The Tower transformation. Okay? You have been resisting change. You have needed to push through. There's some situation that was not what you thought it was, and you've been resisting the change, and the change is happening. And that's a good thing. It's really important that you remember that. So what do we have here? Oh, my goodness. All right. So you have guilt and envy. I feel like you feel guilty about whatever the situation is, your participation in it, the way things happened, the way they went. And I feel like you have stuck it out because you wanted to have what everybody else was having. So if you are in a job situation that really, really wasn't working for you, you knew it wasn't working, but you really wanted to keep up with the Joneses. And so you stayed there too long, and now you got fired and you feel guilty because you probably should have gone and looked for a job sooner, something like that. But I feel like mostly it's about your judgment. I think you feel like you should have known better, shouldn't have gotten into the situation, if it's a relationship, if it's a job. I feel like the guilt comes down from you really wanted something and you thought this was the path to get it. And it's not the path to it, and you feel like, I don't know if I trust my judgment. And so you're feeling like you should have known better. But here's the thing, you didn't. because you needed to learn the lesson. The situation was provided for you, and then you were not taking the steps necessary to get out of it, and so the universe stepped in and took care of that for you. And to best avoid a similar situation, it is important that you take this time to really look at it and say, okay, what did I learn? What do I know about myself that I didn't know before? What I know about the situation I didn't know before, so that I will see the signs and the signals in the future, and I'll go, oh yeah, no, stepping around that pitfall. This does not mean closing yourself off from any relationship or any of these kind of similar situations or whatever. It means being able to look with a discerning eye at a situation when it comes up and say, is this a good situation or is this a negative situation? Will the situation nurture me or will the situation deplete me? That's judgment. This is not walling yourself off. It's not judgment. Being able to discern what works for you and what doesn't. What is good, what is for your higher good, and what isn't. And walling yourself off is not for your higher good. So what is for your highest good? And so the affirmation that comes with this is, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So not judging yourself and not judging others will be very beneficial at this juncture. Because envy and guilt, I don't know if guilt is, but envy is definitely one of the 7 deadly sins. And if guilt isn't, it should be. I should know what they are, but I don't. All right. So, Tuesday, when that moon moves into Leo, this is about finishing up projects. Completing things, being able to surrender to the timing of the divine, letting stuff go that needs to go, compromising, that thing that you held on to for so long, understanding it was time to let it go. It's that giving up, that not giving up as in, oh, I give up, but that releasing to the universe that which no longer serves you, and understanding that the universe has your back. This didn't happen to you. This happened for you. Oh, wow. Okay, totally not my words there, people. Because inside I'm like, what? If someone said that to me, I'd be mad. Okay, this did not happen to you. This happened for you. I just saw my dad going, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Oh, okay. Whew. All right, so it's time to start creatively visualizing what you want for the future. Your vision matters. It's time now. The towers come down. It is time for you to co-create, to start this emotional new beginning that you want. This is your job at this point. Like the situation is what it is, except that it happened, and now what do you do with it? What did you learn? How do you move forward? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have Kali. They call this one fear in here, but I'll tell you who she is. She's the one that comes in and protects you by destroying the negative energies in your life, and it is never in a good way. It is a tower. It is the tower card again. So, what you feared would happen happened, but it had to happen. And because you wouldn't release and let go in time to allow it to be easier, Kali said, never mind, I got it. Coming in and taking it. But we have the Helen of Troy card. And Helen of Troy is called beauty. And so she was so beautiful, the nations fought to see who would be whose queen she would be, right? And so I really want you to look at the situation and find the beauty in it, the synchronicity in it, the perfection of it. This situation ended because something so much better, this beautiful Ace of Cups opportunity is on the offer. It's so much better. And this looks like a rough start. But it's okay. We came off of those eclipses, and then we had those 2 full moons that were really powerful, especially that last one in the emotional sector of Pisces, for just like clearing out all this negative energy and negative karma. But we have this beautiful gateway opportunity coming up this month to regain our balance, and so allowing that to come in and allowing that to happen, this is transformative energy. It is transformative energy. allow the transformation to happen. Negotiate within yourself. This is negotiating with yourself to find the peace. Okay, like the negotiation is okay. Yep, no, letting that go because something so much better is on the horizon. I really didn't need that. It's the understanding of that. It's the recognizing that that change needed to happen and that business as usual was not going to work. Change had to happen. And so it did. And so it did. But the universe actually has your back. Oh, look at this. You have new growth in the spring. Okay, so this is spring. And when I see that, and I feel like allow the healing to happen. So when I was a kid, my brother burned down several acres of land. Don't play with matches, kids. And in a matter of weeks, the dead grass that had caught fire and everything, it had fertilized and renewed. It had renewed, and the grass that came up was beautiful, and it was green, and it was new growth, and it was lovely, and it was really beautiful. And so I feel like the phoenix rising from the ashes kind of situation here, like something had to come down so that this new growth opportunity, when you cut back a rose after the harsh winter because the ends are all, destroyed by the cold, then they burst forth with beautiful blooms. And you have sage, spiritual contact. Listen to your intuition. Sagittarius, you can do this better than most. In the void, in the quiet space on Friday where there's that resting period, absorb the information from your dreams. From your thoughts. What are you thinking? If it's being divinely guided and you're being inspired. So, Spirit's in contact with you. You are not being destroyed. Oh, God, they're going to make me say it again. They did not do this to you. It happened for you. It did not happen to you. It happened for you. Okay. So Saturday. Saturday we get a new moon. It happens at 2:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the United States. It's in Libra. Again, that's your house of groups and group activities. But also it opens the door. It's a new beginning. It's a gateway. And when the moon is in this mansion, and the mansion means that it's at 5 degrees and 20 minutes of Libra, that is in the mansion of the opportunities for sudden and romantic leveling up. However, new moon energy, I want to caution you, this isn't happening next week. This is 6 to 18 month cycle. Okay, so first you have to heal from this. If you don't do the work, if you don't allow this to release and let go, you are not providing the fertile ground for a new relationship to happen, right? For a new situation to happen, whether it's a business or personal. In a personal situation, it takes about 1 month per year of the relationship to truly allow the healing to happen. And so 6-year relationship, 6 months. So 18-year relationship, 18 months. Kind of keep that in mind. This is a cycle, but it's a great new cycle. And so much karma is being cleared right now. Things are being righted the way they're supposed to. And there's all this energy with the planets starting to move direct and all the things that are happening over the next 3 or 4 months to really propel people forward. And anyone who's resisting this, anyone who's clinging to the past and not wanting to let go, they're getting tower moments. Because you need to let go in order for the universe to help you, to bring you along, to take you to the next level, to allow you to peek through the keyhole into what's better, so much better on the other side. And we have intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. Do a new moon intention. Do a new moon intention. And a new moon intention would be to sit down and write out what it is that you're trying to create. What is it that you want to attract to you? Not who, but what. The feelings, the emotions, the senses. Be as detailed as you can about what you want your life to look like. And then burn it, turn over spirit. And don't forget to write your gratitude list. The purpose of the gratitude list is when you are in this energy of lack. When you're like, oh, my life sucks. Then that's the energy you're attracting. So when you sit down and you write out or you think about all the really good positive things you have leveled up into a higher vibrational energy of abundance, of recognizing there's so much good that's going on. And when you do that, you're going to attract to you the higher vibrational energy. You attract a vibrational, their vibrations are attracted to the equal vibration, right? So if you want a higher vibrational situation, it starts by just starting to look around at all the good things that you have going for you, releasing the negative energy. Oh, St. Michael, please come in and cut the cords of negative energy, heal the past. St. Raphael, let it go. Surrender to the divine so that you can allow the new growth to happen. Let the fire, Kali comes in with fire. So see that new growth in the spring, the fire had to go through. So 6 months to allow the situation to settle. Do the work. Do the work. Start looking forward, doing the work to heal, accepting the responsibility for your part in things, but not feeling guilty about it, not feeling envious of what other people have, but instead, using this as an opportunity to grow and to learn and to develop your inner wisdom. You have Rose attract a relationship, because that's all we do during Libra season is think about relationships, apparently. Okay, so raise your vibration to attract a higher vibrational relationship. It's so important. So important. I don't know what else to say. So, all right, if you would like to have the equinox readings, make sure you send me the email. And to come back on Monday, I will be doing the Libra season readings, although I feel like that's what I've been doing today. And we'll see what else Spirit brings forward. And also be sure to leave me a comment so you'll be in the drawing for the free reading. And you take care. Really, I mean that. Love yourself and be compassionate with yourself. You didn't know what you didn't know, but you do now. We'll talk soon.